But I'm encouraging you to allow God to purge you in the most beautiful way possible. He's transforming you into the person that you are supposed to be. You haven't tapped into that level of yourself yet. And the moment you do, because I haven't yet, I'm getting there and I'm so excited. That's why I've been smiling this whole time, because God has shown me that obedience and doing what He's asking me to do and forgiving people, all of these things that He's given me is opening another level for me where I can stretch. I'm going to reach my purpose. I'm going to walk into the calling that He has for my life. And I'm going to be living in my thriving season. Hey y'all, Shallow the Big Sis, CJ Renee, and we're back with another episode of The Thriving House. Oh my gosh, y'all, I've got to say, this topic of unforgiveness and how to manage your thought process around it and even how to operate through it, it's been so meaty. Okay, for lack of a better word, it's been so meaty, y'all. I feel like in this time period of going through this process for myself, taking on this journey myself, has been eye-opening. It has been destiny shifting. It's been overall a blessing to my life. Throughout this time period, there's so many things that's happened that I never thought would happen. People that just, that I had encounters with in my family, in my friendships, that just came out of nowhere and just apologized to me. And it wasn't until I was in the spirit of forgiving them that this has been possible. Before this, I used to walk around just, I guess slightly bitter that, these people have been just going about their day as if they never hurt me, or as if never had an encounter with me. And now I'm in this place where I feel so free. It's so light. But let me tell you something. In this process, of course, God is going to test you and the devil's going to try you. And I know that sounds like, well, which one is which? It doesn't even matter. You just got to make sure you pass, okay? It doesn't even matter. Recently, I went into a situation where two people who are very close to my heart put me in a place where I felt like our relationship was in question. My loyalty to them was in question. Their loyalty to me was in question. And I now have to use the tools that God has given me to navigate forgiveness, because I can very much well go on and carry this thing and become bitter towards these people or bitter towards the situation, or I can use what God has given me. And so I've been given the opportunity, and it's been really hard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm smiling because I know that God has something great for me. I was reading Joshua 8, and in this scripture, this is the scripture, was it Joshua 8 or Joshua 9? Yeah, Joshua 8. And this was the scripture that God, after God revealed to Joshua that there was an Achan in the camp. This was the next chapter. And now God has given Joshua the ability to not only overtake the city in which he's fighting against, but then he's also telling him to stretch. I feel like when God tells you to do something and you are obedient to it, when you are obedient, not only do you get what you was hoping to get out of the obedience, but also God gives you 10 times more than what you expected. 10 times more. He said stretch. He said to stretch. He didn't say, go forth. He didn't say and dominate. He said stretch. When you're stretching, think about stretching in the bed, right? Think about stretching in a space. When you stretch, you sprawled out. Everything that's your hands is everywhere, your legs is everywhere, your body is everywhere. Okay, there's no limit to your stretch. You can go as far as you want. in this space, which means I just got a revelation in that, which means there is no parameter for you to stay in. Okay? There's no parameter for you to stay in because you're stretching past your normal. So there's no parameter. You can go as far as you want. And I feel like in this time period of God telling me to forgive, it's so much. I'm sorry, there's so much going on in my head. I've been having so many revelations. I've recently been rewatching Manifest. I don't know if you guys ever watched that movie, but I mean the show. It's amazing show, and it's so like low key undertone but biblical, right? Sorry, I was eating, y'all. It's so low key undertone biblical, and in this show, it's talking about, you know, all things working together for the good to them that love God, forgiveness, okay, helping people navigate their own problems that are similar to yours, like how I'm doing with you all, right? Like I went through these traumatic experiences. I'm in a place of healing, and now I'm trying to be in a place of forgiveness and helping other people navigate through those things as I navigate through it myself, reaching a higher calling and a purpose. Yo, this show is so dope. I'm sorry. Reaching a higher level and a purpose for my life that is way bigger than just me, which makes us all connected in a way that is so divine and spiritual that people think it's the minute things that are happening in each one's life, in each individual person's life, that's significant just to you, but it matters to all people, right? And so even in that show, God was showing me that this forgiveness that I am learning about and that I'm, you know, speaking to other people about, it's not just minute to us as individuals who are listening and hearing and experiencing forgiveness. It's about the broader picture, because I help you, you help someone else, that person helps another person. Do you understand the freedom that comes within knowing your higher purpose, tapping into your calling, tapping into what God has for you, the freedom in living up to everything God wanted you to be? I mean, there's no parameter. There's no parameter. Okay? There's no boxing you in. Once you have discovered and tapped into your higher purpose and your higher calling that God has provided for you, this is the ultimate thriving. Okay? So I'm encouraging you. If you feel that you are not in a place that you need to forgive anyone, I want you to really sit back and think. Sometimes we are so motivated by our life. The bills gotta get paid. The children need to be fed. The dog needs to be walked. The car needs to be washed. The house needs to be cleaned. The clothes need to be washed. You know, these projects need to be done. Schoolwork. You know, phone calls, family members, friends, outings, planning, whatever. We get so involved with life itself that we tend to not see the bigger picture. We tend to overlook things that we ourselves didn't forgive ourselves about, that we ourselves are carrying, that may be concerning another person, you know, and you don't allow God to sit with you in those areas, and you don't allow God to touch your heart and to renew your mind and to give you the strength that you never knew you had or could have. But I'm encouraging you to allow God to purge you in the most beautiful way possible. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be real with you. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna make you feel some type of way. It's going to make you think twice about who you've been this whole time. It's going to make you wonder whether you've been a good person. It's going to have you in these places, but it's okay because God is showing you and he's transforming you into the person that you are supposed to be. The purpose that you have for your life has not even been met yet. It hasn't even been met yet. You haven't tapped into that level of yourself yet. And the moment you do, because I haven't yet, I'm getting there and I'm so excited. That's why I've been smiling this whole time, because God is showing me that obedience in doing what He's asking me to do and forgiving people and utilizing the tools that He's given me to renew relationships, to renew how I view people, renew how I speak to people. All of these things that He's given me is opening another level for me where I can stretch. I'm going to reach my purpose. I'm going to walk into the calling that He has for my life. And I'm going to be living in my thriving season. And I want y'all to meet me there. I want y'all to do it with me. So, y'all, this has been another episode of The Thriving House with your big sister, little big sister, CJ Renee. And I hope you guys are doing well. I love y'all. Bye. Hey, it's your little big sis, CJ Renee, and this has been an episode of The Thriving House, where we focus on purpose, and purpose helps us find peace. And in peace, we are empowered for our thriving. Now, you know this episode touched your heart, and you know it inspired you. Make sure you share this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Love you. Bye.